This is Forza Horizon 6's rarest car. You need 500 points in the festival playlist to get it, and it wasn't possible to get for more than 2 months. So in this video, we're gonna test it out and see if it's really worth the 200-hour grind. So starting off, we've got drag racing. I believe this car will be most competitive in S1, so hopefully we can get near the top of the leaderboards. I'm not sure how far up we can get, but let's see. A little bit of a wheelie there at the start, and it's quite quick actually. Good acceleration, very good acceleration actually. And to the line, let's see what kind of time we can get. A 13.998. So I'm going to do a few more runs and see if I can get any faster. Okay, so with my best time, I managed to get 686 in the world, which is actually really good. So I've also seen a bunch of other Mazda Cosmos near the top of the leaderboard like this one, which is 39th in the world. So for drag racing, the grind is worth it. Okay, so moving on to drifting, I'm going to do 2 drift zones, being this one right here, which is more high speed. And then I'm going to do the biggest drift zone in the game, the mountain drift zone. Okay, my best score on this drift zone is 185,000. It is raining, so that might hinder us a bit, but my goal might be mid 170s hopefully. And first impressions, it's not actually too bad. It is lacking a bit of power, so I can't hold the angle for that long. But look at that. That is some nice drifting. The wet is definitely not helping us, but I'm going to try my hardest to get a decent amount of points. Crossing the line, we get 172,000. I think that's a pretty good score, and I'm going to count that as a pass. Okay, now moving on to our second drift zone. My best score is 400,000, but I have like grinded this drift zone a lot. So I think 350k would be a fair score to get. That's just above what 3 stars is, so I think that's a reasonable target for us to get. It is unfortunately still raining, but I think I should manage to get somewhere close to our target. We have reached 200,000 points. It is honestly drifting amazingly. Okay, so we're approaching the end of the drift zone and we're at about 330,000. There's 340,000, 350. Can we get to 360? 357,000 points. I think that's a pass on drifting. Let's move on to some circuit racing. Okay, next up we've got road racing. And from first impressions, the car is a little bit wheel spinny, but it is quite gripped up. So let's see how it takes this first corner. Quite good actually. It's a little bit slow in a straight line, but it is still insanely grippy for being so old. But I don't know if it's going to hold up against those meta S1 class cars. I don't really know what I'm aiming for in the leaderboards here. Maybe like top 20,000 in S1 class would be a good goal, but I'm not sure at all. Let's see how it takes this chicane. Quite well actually, but still just a lot of wheel spin. Oh yeah, look at that. Lots of sliding. But let's see what the time is to the line. Of 56.165. Okay, so with the car we had 24,000 in the world. I think we could have done a little bit better, but I'm not going to count that as a pass for road racing. Finally, we got off-roading. I might be at a bit of a disadvantage because of the snow at this time attack, and I can't cut the corners as much as I would be able to in other seasons. But I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference, hopefully. Immediately, the car is very powerful and does not handle very well. I use the e-brake a lot. That's probably too much just to get the car turned in. Again, I don't really know what I'm aiming for in the leaderboards. Less people do the off-road time attack, so maybe top 20,000 again, but I am not sure at all. Yeah, it is honestly just so hard to make it turn well when it just has no turning capabilities. But our first lap to the line, it is a 102.764. That is 4,000th in the world. Oh, okay. I just underestimated how little people do this time attack. So our second time is a 101.912, 3,300th in the world, which is around 7 seconds off the fastest times. I don't think I'm going to call that a pass on off-roading. So what do I think of this car? Is it really worth the long grind? Honestly, no. It is quite good at drifting and drag racing, but it's just not worth the effort that you need to put in. It barely has any customization, and there's no real wow factor. It is a very cool car to have in the game, but it's not worth the 2-month wait. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this car, but other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.